was y'all at when I was putting in that work, when I was doing that dirt, when I was calling me first sight? Where was y'all at when I was put through the worst? Felt I was in a hearse, but deep down I knew my worth. Yeah, every day I did work just to get it. Every day I did work just to have it. Every day I do work, man, I came from the bottom to the top, I made it work. Every day I do work just to get it. Every day I did work just to have it. Every day I do work, man, I came from the bottom to the top, I made it work. Okay. Attention up in this thing. I'm a lieutenant up in this thing. Independent people making their money to get rich. Work affiliated up in this bitch. And you know we all stuck, we all lit. Well, if I ain't got no worries, I ain't gotta worry about shit. Gotta worry about shit. I know some people didn't want me to make it. When they got a monster, didn't ask for the favors. Mom was the only one who told me she believed me them mistakes in the grass like. I know some people didn't want me to make it. When they got a monster, didn't ask for the favors. Mom was the only one who told me she believed me. I got my homies beside me, you know that we be leading like.
Bosses all in my circle, I got bosses all in my circle. Number of bosses all in my circle. This my section, you cannot enter. Bosses all in my circle, I got bosses all in my circle. Number of bosses.
Alright, Yuki fam, welcome to our brand new thing we're going to try for today. Today we're going to try our live news segment. Now, normally I would actually be recording this, like an actual recording, instead of an actual live show, but we're gonna try it to see if you guys like it. If not, I'm going back to recordings. We're just gonna try this for tonight and Friday night when they released number 15. So if you're not aware of what this is the developer update blog of VRChat that is always released every week. They release it every Tuesday and every Friday, and then they're going to go back to every week, Thursday every week starting next week. So this is basically VRChat news, and I actually made the sticker by myself. So let's get into it, everybody. So this is from August 30th, 2022. That is today. So here are the main features of release 2022.2.2P3. And here's the main releases: the text chat box, more favorites, Earmuff Mode, hide avatars by distance, desktop camera, microphone noise gate, microphone denoiser, and tons more. And also they have announced that the VRChat Creator Companion app, or VCC 1.0, has been released, as well as the main menu beta coming soon. So if you have not been paying attention to these update videos I've been providing for you guys, do not worry, because in the link in the description below, I have them for you already. If you guys are on the Facebook and YouTube. So that's how I covered these updates. So let's take a look. So as I mentioned, the schedule update. The schedule update is as follows. Starting this Friday, we're gonna have we have the September the 2nd update. Okay. Then the next week is going to be September the 8th, and then following that is every other Thursday. So for example, so the next Thursday that is going to be the next update is September 8th, and the first, and then after that we have the 15th. So every Thursday they're going to release this now after September 8th. So P3 release. So that is a big one. Earlier today we released the 2022.2.2 P3 release, and there's a ton of cool stuff in it, and we hope you enjoy the new features. So here is the update notes. So basically this is the update notes. The chat box has been added. We're going back to the other article in just a moment. So that is the chat box. As you guys can see here, now it's on Quest. It's actually on PC too, but the video is for the Quest version. As you can see, he's typing like in the iPhone. You see how the message comes up. Next one is how you look at who can look at your chat box. Alright, and then if you do OSC. Earmuff mode, more favorites. So if you want more favorites, you now have more favorites. If you do not have VRChat Plus, your friends list is 3 times 150 for a total of 450. For worlds, it's 4 times 100 or 400. For avatars, it's going to be 50 times 1. So they basically doubled your avatar list. If you are a VRChat Plus member though, friends and worlds keep the same, but avatars multiply by 3. So it's now 6 times 50 or 300 or a 3 times increase. So you went from 150, you basically went from 100 favorite avatars to like 300 with VRChat Plus. A reminder that VRChat Plus is a paid subscription service. So Earmuff mode is basically like a circle. So what Earmuff mode is, it's going to create like a circle where your character and anybody in that circle, you can hear them. The moment that one character moves outside of the circle though, their voice gets turned down and then you don't hear them. So let's show you guys what that looks like. As you can see here, red circle, you're safe inside the red circle. Once you move out of the red circle though, you don't hear them. Well, you don't hear them as much as you would in the red circle. And you can adjust both circles. Alright, next is the avatar distance hider or hide avatar by distance. So what's going to happen is if an avatar or player is X meters away from your setting, then what's going to happen is that avatar is going to be hidden. Most likely invincible. So like we can see here, you can see that avatar just turned into a diamond. So that's what it means to say. That is the new P3 update. Now, when I tried it, it was actually invincible. So maybe they updated to make it invincible. And the reason why I think they did that, the diamonds are still counted as a resource. And because they count as resource, it still takes from the memory of your system. So for that reason, I have a feeling that they decided, you know what, let's make them invincible instead. So that's what I think happened. And that's where this diamond came from. Desktop camera, if you are a favorite of the desktop camera, I love the desktop camera. I'm still using it in beta. But the desktop camera looks like this. What up, Communist Gaming, is that correct? How are you, sir? With the desktop camera, you can actually fly this camera. And as you can see here, this guy is moving. And he's moving the camera, trying to take a selfie. Now this one I think is PC or Quest mode, one of those two. As you guys can see, he's moving the character around. Or somebody's moving that character around. You got to see this when I tried this live a few weeks ago. So that's another thing. Camera resolution. So we can actually take a screenshot up to 8K. 8K resolution, ladies and gentlemen. And that's actually not too bad. 8K resolution. And now what I heard, what I read, is that they, I think, limited to 4K because some PC does not handle up to 8K just yet. It'll be a while before they get up to that. But hey, it's something. Next thing is the microphone sensitivity or the noiser. And let's take a look at this. These are brand new features, guys. As you can see on the microphone input sensitivity, has been up on the board. And if you talk to the microphone, you can see how the impact on the sensitivity is. The next one is the personal mirror. So I have personal mirror on PC now. So here's how it looks like. So you're going to see that you can turn on a mirror for yourself. That is what you call a local mirror though, not a global. So personal mirrors are always local, because that's for you and for you alone. I actually got to use this to make some of the thumbnails for the VRChat this week. As you can see, he's moving the mirror. OSC, excuse me. And you can pin it to world, and you can pin it to location. So he's doing that, as you guys can see here. Pretty neat, huh? You can also do immersive graphing. Now, another one is the mirror face mirror for your avatar face. Now you can see that we have the face mirror on the bottom center. That actually looks pretty cool. Now I got a cap. And you can also change the mirror resolution as well. Global avatar hiding is similar to hide avatar by distance, but they turn them into those robots that you would see normally. Okay, now slider snapping. So when you go to your settings, you know how you have the sliders, right? So if you turn on slider snapping, every time you go left or right, it's going to snap by the nearest 5%. So for example, 50%, and then on the left is going to be 45, then on the right will be 55, and so on. So it's most likely for precision. As you can see here, we have the slider snapping on the board. And you can see how it's going up by 5, down by 5 when the slider snapping is on. Alright, I just needed a little water break. Quick menu audio percentage sliders as well. So this is going to be your audio. And that's it for the P3. Now let's go on to the rest of the article. Remember, if you want the article, it's actually already in the description. It's not in the description yet, but if you want to read it, here you go. Follow along here. I'm going to add this to the description after we are done, and then what I'm going to do tomorrow, since no class, I'm going to do another video, but I'm going to do a summary. So instead of me reading 5,445 words, you're going to see me do it in a few minutes or less. So let's take a look at this companion. There's a new companion app for content creators. Now when I'm talking about content creators, I'm not talking about like YouTube in a way. We're talking about like if you create content for VRChat. So worlds, avatars, that kind of thing. So they have a new companion app for you guys to take a look at. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'm not going to be able to do it just because I'm not going to go that far into VRChat. Just because I'm not sure of how to create a world yet. Maybe I will one of these days, but not right now. Just because of how my content creation schedule works. But here's what it looks like. You have to have the SDK and you have to have the package and all that good stuff. So if you guys are interested, check that link out I just posted and have fun. Now, of course, we have the main menu beta, and I've been waiting for this. So if you have not been paying attention here, the new main menu beta, main menu 2.0 actually looks like this. I'm gonna show you how how it looks like. So here's how the main menu 2.0 looks like at this time. So you can see how it looks like. It actually looks clean. Looks pretty clean. So here's another look at it. Now categories get on the board. And all that cool stuff. I'm actually impressed with the new menu. It's not that I don't like the current menu. I'm looking forward to this when I test it out for you guys during a live show. They said most likely next week or end of this week. Now that P3 is already out, it's not going to be long now. So here's another look. And you can save searches, by the way. You can now do save searches. If you want to look for a certain world, like for example a lab, and you want to favorite that search, now you can. Avatars menu got a new upgrade. So now you can see your avatars and all that good stuff. You can see how many polygons it has. The useful stuff. Also, another thing is called articles, so any news will be also added to this menu. So it's pretty cool stuff. Avatar dynamics, anything about VRChat that needs to be posted, you can now check it out there. Skins are also in play. It's like a background for your menu. Pretty neat stuff, if you ask me. Alright, next, let's go back here. There are some feature in terms of when we're going to grab it. We're still we're getting ready for it. We talked about the main menu in a dev update from last week, where we provided a bunch of videos and previews. So these previews won't have to hold you over too much longer though. With P3 out of the way, the focus turns to preparing main menu update for live beta release. A ton of work so far this week has been preparing for this beta. There's a lot of technical work to do because we're getting ready. In addition to all the features in main menu, we're going to be bringing in a bunch of additional polishing and work on other features. So like this one, camera gets an update. So there's going to be a camera update for you guys. Then portal placement, place portal, is a new one here. Is a new one. Now here's the art that you're going to be able to look at. So if it's blue, that means you can place a portal there. If it's red, you cannot. Excuse me, that is called portal placement. And then as you can see here, another thing here too. Here's some other features that are on the way. We talked about a lot of features in previous dev updates haven't made it out yet, like the visual adjustments feature or the Earmuff avatar. Don't worry, we don't forget about these. Are sitting in the post QA state and are waiting full integration to VRChat. We'll be making alongside with the main menu beta as soon after. Okay, and that's it. Okay, that is the update for today, ladies and gentlemen. The next one is Friday, and then after that, until next Thursday, because we're going on the new schedule structure. That is it for the news for VRChat. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have a I'll have a little summary version tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody, and that is it. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And that is it.